Hi, this is Amy, and today I want to talk to you about how to create a link in your signature that will allow people to book an appointment with you. So, if you've ever done that thing where you go back and forth, and it gets to be 5, 7 times trying to book an appointment with someone else, then this is for you. This is going to save you a lot of time. It's going to really streamline the process for other people to book appointments with you. And if you're a person who really needs and wants those meetings like me, then hopefully it will lead to more contacts. So let's take a look at how to do this. So the first thing that you're going to do is make sure that you have a Google Calendar or several Google Calendars. So for many years I worked at two jobs. I had a full-time or a part-time job, and then I also ran my consulting company. Now I just have one calendar to take care of, but this is relatively new for me. So if you have more than one calendar to take care of, then you want to put both of those calendars into a Google account. So for example, if you have one you're running from a personal account and another calendar from your business account, you want to share your personal calendar with your business calendar and vice versa so you can see them both in the same place. I'm going to show you an example. So I'm going to turn on this calendar and you'll see some pink events show up here that are not there when I turn this layer off. So that's step one. But now this is where the magic happens. So once you get your calendar set up there, then this really gets cool. So now I can go over to YouCanBookMe or Calendly, and I can connect them to my Google Calendars and then create a link that's going to allow me to let people to book me right from a web address. So I'm going to go back over to email now, and I'm going to show you each of these services. Maybe this will help you decide which one you want to use. So when I go to YouCanBookMe, I'm going to just click on Carrie's link in her email. So this is her YouCanBookMe calendar link, and she's let me know I can click on this to book her. And when I click on this, you're going to see Carrie's availability, and then we're going to be able to click on one of these times and schedule an appointment with her. So all I have to do to schedule here is just fill out this form, click the I'm not a robot, and confirm booking. Carrie will see that come in via email, and that will go onto her calendar. Now, the really cool thing about this is, let's say that Carrie gets booked from 9:30 to 10:30 on Monday, and she has something else to do. As long as she puts that on her Google Calendar, those times will not show available. So you can see that today, which is Friday the 6th, she's actually booked all day long. So I wouldn't be able to schedule over something else she's got on her calendar. So that's pretty cool. She's also got her appointment set up to be 30 minutes long. So if I want an hour with her, I need to book 2 of those slots. Let's take a look at Calendly on the other hand. And by the way, Carrie's using the free version of YouCanBookMe, and I'm using the free version of Calendly. So the reason that I started using Calendly instead of YouCanBookMe was because I had more than one calendar I needed to display, and I wanted to keep those 2 calendars in separate accounts. Well, that's not the case for me anymore. I could go back and use YouCanBookMe, but I thought I'd go ahead and show you Calendly because it's pretty cool too. So I'm going to click on my Calendly link, and you'll be able to see that my Calendly looks a bit different from Carrie's YouCanBookMe. This is where you can kind of start to decide which one you're interested in. So on Calendly, let's see what happens to me when we click on Monday, January 9th. So you can see that there are a lot of different time slots to choose from right now. This is how they look. And when I click on one, I'm going to go ahead and hit confirm, and now I'll see the information to fill out, and I'll click schedule event. Just like YouCanBookMe, the recipient, which in this case will be you, is going to get an email, and it's also going to go onto the Google Calendar, and that time will no longer show available. All right, so let's look at what the benefits of each of these systems are. So with YouCanBookMe, one cool thing about this is that you can have different time slots. So that's how this one limits itself. It's by not allowing you to have different calendars, but it does allow you to have different time slots. Calendly only allows you to choose one time slot. So let's say I wanted to set up a time slot for 30-minute meetings, another one for 60-minute meetings, and offer people the calendar link for the time of meeting they needed. I can't do that with the free version. I would need to pay for that. That's a really great feature though, so you might want to think about that. But with this service, I can actually have two calendars connected to it at the same time. So that's a benefit. So decide which one you want and get it all set up, and just pause this video until you have logged into it and connected everything. And then when you come back, what we're going to do is we're going to go into our Gmail settings and we're going to configure our signature. So whenever you're ready, hit play, and this is what we're going to do. We're going to click on our gear and go to settings. And then inside settings, we're going to scroll down and take a look at our signature. So here's my signature. And remember, you can have more than one. So if you're answering emails from different accounts, then you can create a different signature for each account. That's pretty cool. So what you want to do is get your signature text in there, and at some point you want to put some text that you want linked. So here's my text. It says book an appointment with me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over and get my Calendly link. Now I don't want to use this one because this one has a date in there, and 3 weeks from now I don't want somebody to click and see this week and see no availability. So I'm going to get rid of that last part of the link, and I'm just going to take this part of the URL. It ends in my number of minutes. So if you set yours up to 30 minutes, this part will say we'll have a 3. But mine's set to 60 minutes right now. So I'm going to copy that link and go to my signature. I'm going to highlight my text that I want to be linked. I'll click my link button and I'll paste that URL inside. Just make sure it doesn't have anything after that 60 or 30 min slash. And you might want to go ahead and test the link as well. And now I click OK. So the cool thing about this now is when I compose a new email message, that link is going to be in there every time, and people are going to be able to book an appointment with me without going back and forth. They can see my availability. So I hope that helps, and I hope that streamlines your workflow. If you have any questions or comments, then let me know. If you use one of these services over the other and you have a reason why, please put it in the comments, because I know people are going to really be interested in that. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye-bye.